Good morning, out in the lovely Lake District on a very nice winter's day, or winter's morning, whatever. Out with Carl, going to do an overnight over somewhere near Stybarrow. Whether we camp on that one I don't know, but we're going to head that way on and see where we end up. It was -4 when I set off this morning. I need to get back on the path. Busy today, the car park were full by 9 o'clock. Popular for skiers though, like I said earlier. So they're all coming up here to ski. Oh yeah, absolutely lovely. I'm wishing I'd have brought my lad. Got him to come along, but I was a bit concerned whether his equipment was going to keep him warm enough. It probably would have done, but don't want to get in trouble with the wife, do I? Who knows? Oh, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Can't say it enough. Don't know if you can see the car park just there. Just off the A591, just after Ambleside. There's a few laybys on the way up actually. We've parked there, and Sticks Pass is directly opposite. You can't go wrong parking there for Sticks Pass. You're right on it. Stunning.
That hasn't.
Got all the way up there to go yet. It's alright, we've got all day. Well, I say all day, it's dark at 4 o'clock. It's not light till 8. But hopefully, if we get a still evening without the wind, we should be warm enough to sit outside. Hopefully it's clear skies and we can enjoy some nice stars. That'd be nice. Slow and steady winds today, I think. I've already taken a layer off. All this be bold, start off cold. I never listen, I always start off. And then within 20 minutes I'm taking a layer off. Not to worry. Getting more serious now. The snow's quite deep. Bit of a struggle. I don't think we're going to go to Hartside, which is the fell I wanted to do, because it's out on a limb and a bit tricky to kind of tag on with other walks, other Wainwrights, and I wanted to get that out of the way. But if the terrain, the snow is as deep across to that, it's probably going to be too difficult, because it's 1.5 miles each way. So might need to find an alternative spot. Yeah, we're struggling a bit walking. Saying if you can see behind me, I don't know, there's some bad weather coming. Carl said he's had a storm alert on his watch. Mine's not gone off, but it's not forecast. It's two completely different forecasts we've had. We've had mountain weather information services which is saying like winds up to 25 mile an hour, and then we've had mountain weather saying 5 mile an hour. So if you split the difference and come up with about 15, that's what it's blowing now at the minute. I'm going to change my gloves and put some warmer gloves on. Just having 5 minutes. Bit of a slog that. Something to eat. Hard boiled eggs. Underrated. People buying all these posh protein bars, which are great, but you know, can't beat the original. A lot colder now than it was earlier. Just at the crossroads where the ski slope is, and Stybarrow behind us there, and we're going to head over to Hartside, hopefully, if it's not too rough, and pick up some water on the way. But it is Baltic on the fingers without your gloves on, absolutely. There's lots of people out on the slope skiing and what have you. Stunning view, absolutely stunning. So we're either, hopefully, now the plan, the cunning plan is to try and do that, then go up to Stybarrow. We'll see. Well, we've decided to attempt Hartside. We're kind of going off piste, and the snow's really deep. It's been past our knees at times. I'll show you in a sec. Oh, get on top of it, it's not so bad. But it's hard to... If it's compacted enough to get on top, you're fine, but there's sections where you just go right through, past your knee. Oh, like that. And that makes it so difficult. Yeah, I've had snowshoes up to my knee. Now would be the time. It's going to be mammoth, this. Yeah. You see these poles going right through. Yeah. It's so difficult. But I could be sat at home in front of a nice warm fire watching telly, but there's no fun in that, is there? Right, we've decided not to continue to Hartside, which is a shame. It's right over there, and the snow, it's just been up to our knees. So I needed snowshoes really, but you know, I've never used them once in my lifetime in this country, so it like doesn't warrant really buying any unless you come in here in snow all the time. Anyhow, yeah, we've decided we're gonna have to cancel that. Try and get you out of the wind. Yeah, we're gonna cancel Hartside and go up to Stybarrow now, and hopefully find somewhere to pitch up there, but the wind's picked up slightly. It's probably a good 15 mile an hour now. So that's what we're going to do, we're going to have a look up there. But it's been a very good learning curve yet again. So you're going down to our knees in places. It's been really tough. Really tough. path is slightly over, not that there is a path really. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Boom. Get in. The one and only wainwright of the day, Stybarrow. That was one hell of a slog. We made it hard for ourselves going off piste. Yeah, because we attempted to do outside and it's just, it weren't possible. But it's absolutely stunning. I say it a lot because it is. I didn't mention it earlier, but the ski lodge, that's the Helvellyn ski lodge, and Helvellyn's just over there. And Cal's already sorting his pitch out. I'm alright apart from my toes are cold. Is that your spot then? I'll put you away, and the next time you see me, it'll either be putting the tent up or the tent will be up. All set up just in time really. So I'm pitched here. We're just shy of the summit of Stybarrow, and if I turn you round, the fell in the distance is the one I wanted to do. Heartside, just out of reach this time today. Next time, pointless pushing it. And the thing is, the fells will still be there tomorrow, so we can do them again. It looks like, mess with that, it looks like we've got a bit of a front coming in. You can see it's looking all white, and I can feel specks of snow or whatever. Yeah, we could be in the clag very soon. Yeah, Carl assures me that it's going to be a westerly wind coming in from this direction, so that's the way I've pointed my tent. But at the minute, the wind's still coming from this way, but when it picks up, it's supposed to be westerly, so we've pitched westerly, so let's hope that works. I'm just going to scrape a bit of snow just up here and stop it blowing under. Well, we got set up just in time. That weather front we could see hit, and it's snowing, and yeah, -3 outside without the wind chill. I've got the usual suspects today. I'm in the solo red label, but I've got a black label pole for the centre, which I think helps a lot, makes a big difference. Well, peace of mind for me anyway. I've got my Xped R5, which seems to be fine. You know, it's an R5, but it's rated as a 4.8. Oh, there you go. Got my Rab 900 sleeping bag. Now, I was thinking about getting the 1100 for like winter camps, but instead of doing that, I got some Rab down pants to boost the sleeping bag. So instead of having, you know, all that expense on a second sleeping bag that's just a bit warmer, I thought, well, why not get some down pants, and it's like twofold. You can wear them round camp, keep warm. And I treated myself to a new jacket, because the other one I had was a Carrymore one I've had for over 10 years at least. So I thought I'd treat myself to a nice warm jacket as well. But unfortunately, we can't stand outside camp because it's actually, I'll show you, it's dreadful. dreadful if it picks it up. Yeah, that's Cal's tent. It's the Namage, which apparently they like hen's teeth to get. That's a black label tunnel tent that Hilleberg do. It's a 2-person, so he's got tons of room in there. But the sacrifice is it's obviously a bit heavier to lug up the hill. Well, not that much to be fair, but it is heavier. Yeah. We might have fun walking off tomorrow. It's still on -3. Yep. Bargain of the year, even though it's only early, is this merino wool. Long sleeve with like a polo neck. I could take that buff off actually. Yeah, polo neck, 100% merino wool base layer from Aldi's in the UK. £20, I kid you not, 20 quid. If I see any more, I'm buying 2 more without a doubt, or at least another one anyway. Yeah, bargain of the year, that one. Right, like I said earlier, we didn't do everything we wanted to do, but never mind, that fell. I'll still be there tomorrow and next year and what have you. So I'm going to make something to eat. Probably bring you back if things get a bit, you know, more severe and what have you. Show you that. We'll see what happens. I brought one of them little stoves and all that you can do marshmallows over that I got from the range, about £3 each. You light them, they're non-toxic. I wouldn't light it in the tent, mind. Non-toxic, keep you warm. Thought we might get a chance to sit out, but carried it up for nothing, but never mind. You never know, it might pack in later. I must check the forecast. But none of this was forecast. Again, it's different from what the weather report said. So it's kind of use a bit of your own experience and knowledge as well as looking at all the weather reports and forecasts and take your chances. Okay, right, food time I think. Yeah, we've had a bit of snow. Snowing now. Everything up. I don't think I'll be getting out again. One thing I didn't mention earlier that I wanted to mention was these spikes I walked up in. Absolute godsend, and they're dead cheap. Well, these were, and they've worked, they haven't let me down. But just remember to take them off before you start putting your tent up, because you will stand on the fabric of your tent and you will rip it. So that's just something to remember. Yeah, we've just stopped snowing, so we've come out for a bit of a wander, stretch our legs. It's not bad, at mind you, we're fully, you know, wrapped up, but the forecast on my phone was saying expect, I'm still dazzling you, aren't I? Need to be over that way. Expect snow in the next hour and -4. That was the forecast for Patterdale, but that forecast could have been like an hour and a half ago or whatever. So don't know. Yeah, the trick on these long nights, bring some hand warmers, chuck them in your sleeping bag, and a couple of nips of whiskey, send you off to sleep just nice. That's the trick. That's what we want. It's just the wind has just stopped. Just somebody's turned it off, so it's probably going to come back with a vengeance later. Right, I've run out of water, so I'm going to boil some snow. And the trick is, you must have a little bit of water in the bottom of your pot, otherwise you'll burn your pot. And this is I can't remember what brand it was. Oh, that's the brand. A little 600ml pot, and I find that my GSI cup, yeah, I get the inner because I don't want to spill the water, and this is fresh snow. I tip that in, tip it into the pot, and what you'll find is this just fits nice to push it down, yeah, so you can pack plenty in without getting your hands cold. And even if that freezes solid, it won't burn your pot. It shouldn't do anyway. So if I cram that in full, I'll have about 1/3 of a cup roughly of water tomorrow or tonight to make a brew. Yeah. Get as much as you can in. Yeah. So that's that done. But what I'll do is I'll make sure I start the flame very slowly, so it's very mild. I've got chocolate left in that. There you go. Yeah, morning guys. It's turned out really rough. So condensation on the side walls, only to be expected. I don't know. I mean, I vented everything I could, but the sleeping bag's damp. Yeah, I don't like packing them in tight, you know, squashing them down in the stuff sacks when they're damp. But we'll have no choice. Yeah, it's wild out there. It's going to be fun this morning. We're hoping to be off at first light. Packed up just after first light. Pulled it as soon as it comes light. Tent's coming down. Check the forecast, I think. Have a look at that. Right, I'm going to make myself a coffee and then start packing away slowly. Let me just show you outside a little bit if I can. Turn my torch on full. I can't even see Carl's tent. Can't even see his tent. How cool is that, guys? That is really cool. Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. Got windy this morning, lots of condensation in the tent. None of this was really forecast, I don't think. With two conflicting weather reports, and I don't think any of them was that accurate really. But that's amazing over there. I'm gonna have to take some pictures. Right, so you have to bear with me. Wow, that view is just stunning, just amazing. Try and get packed up without anything blowing away. The pegs are coming out a bit easier than I thought. Oh wow. It's nice to be treated with such a lovely morning, although it's windy. After last night especially. Right, still pegged in that corner. So, I don't know why you can hear me with that wind. So I'll get this all home, get it all opened out and all dried off for next time. Get everything cleaned. All your pots, get them cleaned. Check everything over. All ready to go again next time. Oh, lumps of ice or something in there. That's it. All done. Brilliant. Wow, look at that sunrise, guys. Missed it pulling the tents down. That's amazing, isn't it? Stayed a bit longer and, you know, watch that. Well, leave no trace as usual. My pitch, Cal's pitch, all nice and tidy. That's exactly why we come. Exactly why. I mean, obviously you can walk up and just do that, but it's an added adventure for us. Yeah, added adventure. Something different. And I'll see you on the way down. When I said yesterday about making sure you take your spikes off before you put your tent up, make sure they're the last thing you put on when you leave. So it's first thing off, last thing on, and then you won't damage anything. In fact, I'll do a wind test. So that's more or less what it forecast, I think. (16, 17). So the wind chill. So it's freezing. It has warmed up in my pocket, so the wind chill's -7. Cool. Literally. Still all good fun. Makes it hard. Look at that valley. Amazing. Right, I might leave it here. Unless something interesting turns up on the way back down. So if you've stayed with me this far, thank you very much. Oh. Can't multitask. Walking and talking. Yeah, thanks for staying with me, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers. I thought I'd just give a quick mention on a few things that I found indispensable on this trip, not necessarily that expensive. As you can see, this track, it's treacherous, it's really steep, it probably doesn't do it justice. So what I would not do without is mini spikes on this trip. They've been indispensable. And other little things, hand warmers, toe warmers, just been absolutely brilliant. This little clip here, which I think I got off eBay. I don't tend to use Amazon so much, but I'm sure they do. That was a couple of quid. Just made things easy, keeping hydrated, which in winter don't normally do. But yeah, this track, I'm sure you can tell how steep it is by the view. I mean, look at how steep it goes down, and it's just sheer ice in places. So, I mean, I could still end up on my backside. Right, that's definitely it. Till the next time.